The Gaza Humanitarian Aid Foundation has been given $30 million by the U.S. State Department. This is that controversial group that uses private for-profit military, security, and logistic firms to hand out aid at a limited number of distribution sites. And they've been doing that for the past month, essentially ever since Israel lifted its blockade on aid. Now, the foundation says it's handed out 46 million meals during that time. But this whole distribution process has been plagued by violence because there's only a few sites, mostly in the south. People have to travel hours to get there, creating very large crowds, chaos.
I went because I'm hungry. My father's hungry, my mom's hungry. Am I sick? I have to bring her food. There's no way else. I have to bring her food.
And what UN officials say is that in recent weeks, nearly 600 people have been killed while trying to get food supplies.
It's heartbreaking to know that people who need humanitarian assistance almost risk their lives in order to get food or material assistance. And it's really extremely distressing to see that militarized humanitarian assistance schemes have emerged. They are not a response. What we need, again, is a ceasefire, release of hostages, and an all-out effort to get humanitarian assistance into Gaza.
Israel's soldiers have been accused of shooting at the crowds. Israel says that they have fired warning shots previously in an effort to control the large gathering that's there. They have talked about firing on suspects, but there are a lot of questions really about just how this is all playing out. And certainly, I mean, we're seeing really tragic consequences. Yesterday in central Gaza, at least 18 people were killed, health officials and witnesses say, when there was an Israeli strike on a crowd that was getting flour that had been being handed out by Palestinian police officers. Now, this flour was reportedly being redirected from gangs and looters that had taken it originally and given to the public. And that is something that Israel has said throughout all of this, that Hamas and other criminal elements were kind of siphoning off a large portion of the aid. Humanitarian groups say that has not been the case. But this is kind of really where it stands. And we're talking about aid going in. I think it's really important to mention that aid groups say it's just a small fraction of the supplies that need to go in. And the World Health Organization says that it was able to bring in its first shipment of medical supplies, which included equipment and things like blood and plasma, its first shipment since March 2nd.